Hello, it's your boy Comix YX. It's another educational video. This one is a school project about the Revolutionary War. Wow. So, I'm doing the whole Revolutionary War, not a certain part of it. So, there are many parts before the Revolutionary War, but I don't want to make this video like way too long. So let me just put one thing that led up to the Revolutionary War. The Boston Tea Party, where there were the Sons of Liberty, which were a bunch of people who led the Liberty. One of them including George Washington, George my boy. They didn't unload tea, the captain told them to unload. So the captains of the ship dropped 240 chests of tea into Boston Harbor. Yep, 240. I said that correctly. Did I stutter? And then that led to the Intolerable Acts. The Boston Port Act. People could not use the Boston Harbor until the tea was paid for. The Massachusetts Government Act. No one could elect for Massachusetts rulers. The Administration of Justice Act. If someone broke the law, they would be sent to another colony and handpicked by the king. The Courting Act, where people can live in your house just by giving you a single quarter. Yes, this is true. And people call these the Intolerable Acts because they're so tedious. And news didn't travel very fast back then, but people found out. Oh yeah, 12 of 13 colonies formed the Continental Congress. Who was that one colony who didn't join? Oh, that person? Georgia's like, nope, on that one. Okay, moving on. Now the Revolutionary War started. Two people held up lanterns. You know why? So they can alert Paul Revere where they were during the night. And Paul Revere was like, the British are coming! The British are coming! Everybody stay inside, the British are coming! So they can warn the British are coming. The Revolutionary War has started. And you know how the first battle of the Revolutionary War actually started? Someone shot a redcoat. No one knows who. They just shot a redcoat. Why are they called redcoats? Because they were red. That's why they're also called lobsterbacks. And then it was the Battle of Lexington, because it was in Lexington and a war to Concord. And it ended when the British retreated from Concord to Boston. And then a new battle started called the Battle of Bunker Hill, even though it was on Breed's Hill. Long story short, the British won this time. More happened. The Second Continental Congress formed. The first Constitution was written. Common Sense was written, which made more people join the Continental Army. And it was written by Thomas Paine. And the Constitution was finished. Yay! In 1775, the Continental Colors formed. It looks familiar. That's because it's just the American flag with a British symbol on it. And 1776, Independence Day became a new holiday. Yay! Hey guys, can I tell you a fun fact? Some of the people who joined America's side when reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine were actually farmers and salesmen. Whoa! At first, the Continental Army was not a force to be reckoned with, but the British had more soldiers, more cannons, and more ships. George Washington was aware the British turned their attention on New York City, so he marched his troops there. The Continental Army failed to keep NYC out of British hands. Having NYC lost, they retreated to New Jersey. George knew the Continental Army wasn't as strong as the British, so he decided to attack when they didn't expect it. On December 25th, oh, that's Christmas, 1776, George put his plan into motion. Many were armed because it was Christmas. So the next day, Washington crossed the Delaware River and forced 1,000 Hessians to surrender due to the surprise attack, and thus the Continental Army won the Trenton Battle. The British captured Philadelphia because they lost the Battle of Brandywine. They also lost the Battle of Germantown. So the Continental Army broke up and relocated. Yep, they lost so many battles. More than just those two. Fortunately, a man named let's call him Terry Kim, had a plan. The Continental Army cut down trees and destroyed bridges. They built dams, watch your language, so the rivers wouldn't flood. And now the British set up defenses near Saratoga, New York. And no, not the British. The Continental Army set up the defenses near Saratoga, New York. Sorry. In September 1777, the British attacked near Saratoga, but they couldn't get through the Continental Army's defenses, so they surrendered in October. Mother Nature was the real enemy. In 1777 to 1778's winter, it was really cold. They had no winter jackets. Some people didn't even have boots or shoes, so their feet left bloody footprints in the snow. During December through January, the soldiers cut down trees to make log cabins. There were other problems like food and health. People wrote about it, but the tide was beginning to turn. Washington fooled the British that they would battle in New York. Then the Continental Army fake attacked, and the British surrendered, and they couldn't hire any more soldiers. And the Revolutionary War ended just like that. I really want to play this song, and it's referencing the song This Is America. So, please don't sue me for this. Alrighty, let me play the outro song. This is the American Revolution. Does Washington fighting now? The British be going, pal. Y'all feet are going out. This is the American Revolution. Does Washington be fighting now? The British be going, pal. Don't try to track us now.